back in 2016, I built a house for Halloween, and I tried recreating it with the 1.15 update blocks, and I want you guys to tell me which one you like better. The new one that I created about 3 days ago, or the old one? This is the first one that I built, and this one took me quite a while because I didn't know what I was doing. And apparently I used the wrong type of blocks. Looks kind of ugly once I look at it. But yeah, Haunted House, Halloween of 2016. Wow. Did the typical sign and staircase. I mean, that's not a good color combination. I did it on both ends. Glowstone, which I can just take that off normally. The inside doesn't, I don't think, looks too bad, but compared to the new blocks, I don't like the floor very much. I don't care for the block types that I used. Why am I doing that? But I remember when you wanted a fireplace, you had to use like nether nether block to and flint and steel, and it wasn't really that realistic in my opinion. But back then, that's what all you had to work with. The second room, it's kind of like the same as the other one. I don't know how that went missing. The third room, that doesn't look too terribly bad. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, the only thing that's in here are bats and a bed. So there's not really much to see. Can I go out the damn door, please? Same with this one. Ah. Same with this one. Just a bed and no bats. Okay. Now let's go upstairs. Yeah, I gotta be careful on not falling off, because I've fallen off of this thing like I don't know how many times. Got treasure room in here. Nothing in these chests. I gotta be careful not to fall off. Like I said, I've fallen off this thing multiple times. And again, it's the same room, basically, just a different block. And again, nothing in these chests. Okay, this is starting to make me mad. But surprisingly, I didn't think it was going to be this short on the inside. There's not really much. But I've got something in the backyard that I did not really have intended on making. I made it after I built this house. I started looking around, and I thought, you know, it would be kind of nice to have a cemetery back here, or some kind of, this is going to sound kind of dark, but some kind of, torture house. There's the back of the house. But yeah, I remember using I think this is concrete. Yeah, that's concrete. Yeah, you use concrete for the blood. And if we go inside, man, that's a horrible, horrible design. Let's go inside. Yeah, this is a horrible design. course as the operating table, more blood, heads, some skeletons that they would normally put on the wall, the tools that someone would use to do that. Dissecting table. I don't know if I spelt that right or not. But man, this is horrible. This is a horrible build. It's ugly. This is super ugly. I didn't do a very good job on the graves either. These were poorly made. I guess the reason why they were poorly made is because I was in such a hurry to make them that I didn't even think about how they looked. But then again, this is all I had to work with. I didn't have coarse dirt. I didn't have stone walls. I didn't have any of that. So I guess I had to work with the gravel and the wooden fence. And then here's the back of the house. Let's go on the top. And I guess this is the top of the house. It doesn't... looks okay. I mean, I can tell you it took me hours to build this thing. I remember sitting in my room for, I think, 4 hours trying to build this thing because I was looking off of a blueprint app on how to build this thing, and I kept messing up on the bottom half. I thought that would be the easy part, but that really wasn't. That was actually one of the hardest parts. But let's jump into the computer and see what the other one looks like. And here's the PC version. And I can tell just by the front it looks a whole lot better. Using the 1.15 update blocks, it just looks a whole lot better from the front, I think. But I'll let you guys decide on that. And I actually decided to use a shovel instead of gravel. Same thing with the glowstone. I turned the glowstone into lamps to make it a little more look a little better. And I changed the stairs or the chairs that I would normally put out there. Now that you can connect them and they can turn, thought that'd look better, and it does in my opinion. But there, did them on both sides. Yeah, I think that looks a whole lot better than the ones with the signs on them. I'm gonna let you guys decide for that. Let's go inside. Oh, and another thing that I just realized is that I put the door in a different way. Before, it was right here. Like, right here. Now, seeing people, how they built their houses, putting the door a little further in, I thought it'd look a little better from this side, and I think it does. I think it really looks better. Yeah, this looks a whole lot better. I really like the dark green. Put new furnaces around. And nothing in the glass. And this time I actually used some wood and a flower pot instead of dirt, some signs, and a flower. And with the fire, letting smoke out, I put a hay bale underneath and put the campfire on top so it looks a little better. Changing the stairs around where they're upside down. I don't know if I did that or not, but I'll have to look back and see. Close these up. Yeah, this looks a whole lot better. Use granite as chairs on this. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot about this. Now let's do that. This might look a little better. Use glowstone as a chandelier and use the trap doors to cover it up. I never really thought about doing that really until I looked at it. I put them up and I was thinking, you know, let me try folding them down a little. And I think it looks better. I'm spending too much time here. In this room, I put different colored beds so you can actually see it better. Same colored door. In same room. Let's go upstairs and see what that looks like. Yeah, this looks a whole lot better. Nothing in the chest. I really, really don't like the birch. I never liked birchwood. But I thought I'd add a little bit of brightness in here. Thing. Let's go back down. That's enough for the house tour. Now let's go to the back. Oh yeah, I didn't put any vines on this one because on the last one it just went completely out of control. That was back when I didn't even know how the vines worked. I didn't know that planting vines on the buildings made it extend and keep going until the whole thing was covered, so I decided to leave that alone. And here's the same thing as the old one. I used the shovel for a pathway. And now that we have coarse dirt, I think that's what that is, and stone walls, I was managed to make better looking graves. But I don't know. They probably could have been better. I don't know. But this looks a whole lot better from the sides and the back. I probably didn't finish the top part too, but it looks a whole lot better. And I like the smoke coming out of the chimneys. The same door. Okay. What? Okay. Okay, same thing goes on in here, except I decided to use iron fences and quartz slabs as the operating table and redstone as the blood. I still use concrete in the corner. Put some 3 instead of 2. Didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Decided to use the different trap doors as shelves, and like in the last one, you saw them just perched up on the wall. I decided to just put what looks like a shelving down here. That's something else that you can do with these. And again, the tools you use to operate with. Let's go back out here. And this time I didn't put any of the blood leaking out of the house there, because looking back at it, I don't really think it looks all that good. So I think I really like this area a whole lot better than the other one. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I know it was relatively short. Uh, I apologize for the horrible commentary. I'm just trying to get used to it. I'm kind of shy and uh, I'm just not used to it. So the more I do this, the better I'll get at it. So just let me know which one you guys like better in the comments. This one on the PC or the one on my PlayStation that was back in 2016. But I guess that's going to be it for this video, and I'll catch you all next time.